that elastic cloud and only get charged for what they utilize. And big strategic customer after big strategic customer is beginning to figure that out. And so where this can go from an upside standpoint is tremendous. Dynamic CRM Online. It is so good to have something to compete with Salesforce.com head to head. You know, we already have a great CRM product that does extremely well against the traditional players like Siebel. There are no happy Siebel customers in the world. You all know that. And we can go win every single one of those. But now, we've got this humongous pacifier to stick in the mouth of Mark Benioff called Dynamic CRM Online, which is a really, really beautiful thing for us, for both partners and Microsoft. And Windows Intune, the ability to manage those desktops and where we're going is tremendous. So just incredible cloud momentum with you this past year. And when you think about the focus on FY12, it's about the acceleration of the private cloud. We've got great momentum with our public cloud. Now we're going to get straight away after the private cloud. We've got the right solution. We've got the solution that says we're going to support multiple hypervisors. We've got the solution that says it's not just about managing the VM, it's about managing the application. We've got the solution that says we're going to put the cloud on your terms, private, public, hybrid. We've got it. You can go at any pace, any rate you want, but we're here for you. And we've got best-in-class performance. Incredible benchmarks are being set every single day with our workloads, virtualized using Windows Server, Active Directory, and System Center. This is the year to accelerate and get behind the private cloud in a huge way and a huge opportunity. And just so you know, as a company, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep focusing in on consumer cloud services because we know the better job we do with consumer cloud services, the better job we're going to do with our commercial and business cloud services. And when you think about the progress we've made this past year across Windows Live, Hotmail, Bing, MSN, it's incredible. Xbox Live, now over 35 million people on that paid service. And the Connect product, we talked about a little bit in the show, but Connect, the fastest selling consumer electronic item of all time through this past holiday selling season. We got a Guinness Book of World Records for the sales of that particular product during the holiday selling season this year. An incredible accomplishment. And when you think about Skype, you think about Skype and the fact that, you know, certainly it's pending regulatory approval, but 170 million monthly users of that particular cloud service. And on and on and on. So we're going to keep working on commercial and business cloud services and consumer cloud services in a huge way. And we all know that none of this would have been possible without you, our Microsoft partners, your support, your commitment, your belief, your dedication, your hard work. And I want to say thank you on behalf of all the Microsoft employees around the world. We couldn't do it without you. We're very, very, very committed to you, the partner. And it's great to make a year, more than a year's worth of progress in a year's time on something. It's great to have that. And we're going to double down and do it again this next year. And we think that's super important and super important for us to continue to work on with you. So let me raise it up a level. That was FY11. This is FY12. The Microsoft approach. This should look familiar to you. The yin and the yang of our company is we're going to continue to innovate for the long term. And we're going to continue to drive execution excellence. So let me give you a look under the hood. What does that mean? Well, number one, it means we're going to keep investing. Not only did we invest more than $3 billion more than the next closest technology company this past year, ladies and gentlemen, we now invested more in R&D on an annual basis than any company in any industry in the world. That's a great investment in our future. That's right. Huge. And we're going to do that by continuing to focus on hiring great people, getting excited about emerging technologies, and finding ways to create business value in the marketplace. That's what we're going to continue to do. And you should know that the majority of all of our developers are now working on cloud services, which make our on-premises product better, and they certainly make our cloud services product better. And we're going to continue to double down in that initiative. So there's no turning back. This is a company committed and investing for the long term. Now we're going to invest some big bets, some really big bets across 5 key areas that I want to share with you. Number 1 is no surprise, winning in cloud services. I told you all last year this is a multi-year journey, and we're going to continue to have that multi-year journey. And we're going to continue to double down on consumer and commercial and business cloud services in all ways, shapes, and sizes. We have that big aspiration of a continuous cloud service for every person and every business. And we're going to continue to drive that. Number 2, winning with end users and consumers. Again, this is a multi-year journey. But we all know when we do a better job with consumers, we're going to sell more product into businesses and continue to keep relevant. And so the ability for us to make some very significant changes in the company has transpired this past year. Certainly, you know about the consumer assets of Xbox, Kinect. You know about the progress we've made with Windows 7. You know about the phone. You certainly know about Bing. Some things you may not know about is we made a significant org change. We aligned ourselves around 3 key components in the company: being great at selling to businesses, being great at selling to consumers, and being great at selling advertising. And having a consumer channels group for the first time in our history, all in one organization, is going to allow us to have and leverage better synergy, better reach, and better efficiencies and effectiveness with this critical channel. And we're going to continue to drive that. The second thing you're going to hear more about in a little bit is the importance of our Microsoft stores. We're doubling down on the Microsoft stores. It's allowed us to put the customer first and learn a whole lot about the consumer experience. And we're going to continue to leverage that. So this idea of winning with end users and consumers from a product standpoint, from an organizational standpoint, and from a relationship standpoint is fundamental to the company. 3, winning in search and display advertising. Every single company in the world is shifting advertising dollars from the traditional old ways to the new digital way. And being able to capture our fair share of the pie as that digital advertising marketplace grows is a really strategic reason for us to do a great job with display advertising. 4th is winning in phone. We know that mobile's important. We have to do some very strategic things to get our phone volume up. And we've made some huge bets. The first bet we made was with Nokia, which has about 38% of the world's smartphone share. We have dreams and aspirations that we can get to 100 million units per annum with that single deal. That's the kind of progress we want to drive with phones. Secondly, we're going to continue to put great innovation into the marketplace in a rapid way in the phone space. We released that product in October. We've already put out 2 operating system enhancement releases on top of it. And we're just going to keep innovating and keep coming and keep coming and keep coming with innovation, new functionality, and creating value for the phone product. The 5th one is arguably the single biggest decision that the company's made in the last 35 years. We announced on January the 5th that the next release of Windows will no longer be exclusive to x86, including Intel and AMD. Now, we're going to run great on Intel and AMD, but we're also going to run on ARM and System on a Chip, which will open up a whole new ecosystem of devices. It will open up a whole new opportunity for us to participate with the Windows ecosystem across an array of content creation and content consumption devices. We're very, very excited about these 5 big bets, but I want you to know, these 5 big bets are not for the faint of heart. They're going to take resilience. They're going to take passion. They're going to take persistence. And we're in it to get it right. And we're very, very proud of this company and the adversity we've faced before and the adversity that we're going to face in the future. And we're going to continue to drive on these 5 challenges to improve in every single one of these areas. That's what we're doing with the $9 billion in R&D. Now, when I shift and say, well, what does execution excellence look like? It really comes down to our Microsoft partner ecosystem and our company doing these 4 things really, really well. Number 1 is no surprise, leading with the cloud. Number 2, driving Windows 7, Office 2010, IE9. Number 3, growing share by competing to win. And number 4, driving customer satisfaction. So when you think about leading with the cloud, we only have 42,000 partner companies trained. We need 642,000. I want to remind every single one of you that there is a place in the cloud for every single partner type. There is an opportunity for you to build, tell, sell, and support all the cloud services that we offer. And we invite you, encourage you, and want to drag you to the cloud if needed to come with us on this multi-year journey. It's an exciting opportunity for us. And it opens up a whole new world of opportunities for both our businesses. And the stickiness of a great cloud service is just impeccable. No, you don't have to worry about old versions and keeping people current. The ability for you to create new revenue streams. Now I'm going to show you an eye chart. And I'm showing you this eye chart for a reason. Because I want every single partner type to know that there is opportunity for you, whether you're a VAR, an SI, an ISV, an app builder, a LAR, scale resellers, distributors, hosters, service providers. There is opportunity for you to attach, provide services, develop, migrate, create. There is so much opportunity for you. And John and the team have been through these, so I'm not going to. I just want to remind you that we want you to come to the cloud with us. It's so important in our future. Number 2, driving Windows 7, Office 2010, and IE9 refresh. The first thing we have to do when we think about this second execution point is we really need to give credit where credit's due. The greatest ROI for any piece of software in almost any company in the world is Windows XP, Office 2003, and IE6. I mean, those products deserve a standing ovation. God bless them, they've worked for the last 12, 13 years. We love those products. We absolutely love those products. They've been so good to so many people, including the people in this room. But you know what? They're dead. They're dead. End of life is 2014. We have to get behind this refresh. We have to transition our customers from the old technology into the new world. And it is nothing but a huge partner opportunity. It is just an incredible partner opportunity for you to help every customer make those transitions. We absolutely want to bring the customers with us to the new world. And as you all know, when they come to the new world, it opens up services, it opens up the cloud, it opens up the ability to redefine what we're both about. Too many customers in the world define Microsoft and define our partners by old versions of Windows and old versions of Office. That's what they think of Microsoft and our partner ecosystem. Too many of them do. The reality is that's not what